So that's the true salaryman mentality?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
So we call it shuzai, those who move from Japan to abroad and working for the Japanese company.
Cool. Well, thanks, Max. Thanks for inviting us, and thanks for joining this interview.
No, thank you for coming, and it's my pleasure.
So we're in. For those who don't know, we're in Tokyo. This is Max, who runs Max Jiu Jitsu Academy and the yoga studio.
Yep, that's correct.
And I thought I'd take the opportunity to grab Max and have a quick chat and see how he's started his journey and the journey that he's been on, and maybe to throw some questions at him to ask him his point of views about jiu-jitsu across cultures, and also for a bit of advice for newcomers as well.
Okay.
So Max, a quick question for you.
Sure.
You've been a black belt for a while now. I see 3 stripes on your belt. It's
Actually, I got 2 stripes.
2 stripes.
Yeah.
2 stripes. Yes. So it's very well worn. You can't wear that down just by putting it in the washing machine. So if I had to guess, you've done many years of jiu-jitsu. Can you care to explain a little bit about your journey and how you've gotten to where you are now?
Of course. So I started my jiu-jitsu journey since '98. I think it's probably around May, June time. I started my practice at the Gracie Academy in Torrance, Los Angeles. I moved to Los Angeles in '98
Wow.
because of my work. I used to work for Nissan and doing some export sales, and I was a manager of a small office. So I was a typical Japanese, hardworking guy.
Yes.
But it was a big deal for me to work abroad. That's my dream to, in the future, and it came out quite early. So I was almost 30 years old,
Wow.
and then but moving to the new location, starting the new life, was such a big deal. The new assignment was too big for me, and I was the youngest in the team in Tokyo. But when I moved to LA, I all of a sudden had 2 employees, and they are older than me, and they are both ladies, and it's more like a really personally have difficulty dealing with it.
The personality.
Yes. So I didn't know how to do it. So, and also the lifestyle changed. The Japanese job basically Nissan. So I deal with the people who come from Japan and entertain, take out for dinner, playing golf, karaoke and stuff. So every day go out and eat, drink, and come home late. I have a confidence in writing English and a little bit of speaking, but moving to the States made a huge difference because my English was more of the literature, and I spent 1 year in UK at the university. So I kind of picked up more English. But once I moved to the US,
Very
it's
different. Yeah.
Different expression, different words, different terms.
And it depends on which region you're in. It's different again, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And LA was not bad because there's mixed culture, different people, lots of Japanese, Chinese, American, Mexican. So it was kind of easier for me, but still it's a lot of new things for me.
Right.
So I got confused. So basically too much work, different human relationship, different lifestyle, too much eating and drinking, no exercise. So I got so frustrated or almost like depressed.
Wow.
And I couldn't talk to anyone.
Wow.
Not even to my employees. So I gained so much weight, like 25 pounds in 3 months.
So that's about 10, 11 kilos?
Yes,
Yep.
maybe 12
In
kilos
5
or
months?
something. Yeah, 3 months.
Wow.
3 months.
That's
So
3 months.
That's such a huge impact on my life. And I was like not feeling good.
Yep.
And I figured, okay, so this is not good. I have to do something about it.
Yep.
And then I was watching TV. I was a big pro wrestling fan. And I was always watching WWE, WWF back then, and NWA. And on the TV show, they showed like a Gracie Jiu Jitsu Academy commercial.
Right.
And then they are asking for a free intro class on the self-defense technique.
Okay.
And I knew Gracie Jiu Jitsu from before.
Yes.
Because Gracie Jiu Jitsu is total opposite of what I love, the pro wrestling.
Right.
Japan pro wrestling was so big, and I was believing in pro wrestling.
Okay.
I believe the Japanese pro wrestler is the best fighter. But what happened was, after the first UFC, Hoist came
Yes.
and he beat everyone.
Yep.
And he beat those guys who were good in Japan, like Shamrock, Jason DeLucia.
So Hoist Gracie kind of changed the whole landscape of martial arts, right?
Exactly.
Like it was a smaller frame guy and he took on some of the big wrestlers and
Right,
big
with
boxers.
some unusual method that we never knew.
Yeah.
I grew up in Japan, so I know karate, I know judo,
Judo, yes.
and then pro wrestling.
Yeah.
So I know some of the leg locks and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah,
Different game
it's a different
altogether.
game. And they were wearing the gi.
So you went down to the class, you started your first intro?
Well, yeah, it took a while until I make up my mind because, before, after Hoist, Hickson became much more famous, right? I mean, he was, say, like 400 times undefeated.
Yep.
Actually, Hoist said, "My brother is 10 times better than me," and that phrase, remained in my brain. But anyways, Hoist and Hickson are like the representative of Gracie Jiu Jitsu, so they are like the enemies to my pro wrestling point of view. But anyways, I knew they are good.
Yeah.
So, and one time when Takada is one of the best fighter back then, wanted to challenge Hickson. And to make that happen, he sent his best student,
Yep.
not exactly student, but one of the guy, over to Hickson's academy.
Yeah.
And that was a big news for the pro wrestling fans. What happened was the guy, Anjo, was beaten up so bad. And we saw that little picture, picture about that incident.
Yeah.
And I realized that, the Gracies are in Los Angeles, and then they beat the shit out of the Japanese guys.
Yeah.
So I gotta be careful. But anyways, I got frustrated. I gotta do something hard.
Yeah.
Right? So I decided to knock the door on the Gracie Jiu Jitsu because they are broadcasting on the TV, and it looks like it's like fun. So, but I just make up my mind. Okay, I go and just be polite. They might do something maybe once or twice, but I have to be polite.
Yeah.
So I should be able to go through that. But that was just a waste of time. They just welcomed me, opened the door, and then let me go to the free intro class. And that was eye-opener. The self-defense technique.
Wow.
A few different technique. That changed my life.
So what I'm really interested in is that at that time you're still working for Nissan.
Yes.
at which point did you focus a lot more on jiu-jitsu and less on working for Nissan? And how long were you in the US for before you came back? Obviously, you're back now. You've got an establishment here.
Yes.
At which point did it switch over?
Right. So I started jiu-jitsu a little after I moved to LA, like maybe like 3 months.
Yep.
And then I started to train, but maybe once a week, twice a week maximum. Casual, casual practitioner.
Yeah.
But after a year or so, I went to Brazil, and I think I got promoted to blue belt quite early. But I went to Brazil and then spent 2 weeks, and then 1 week, and then back to LA, and there was a competition, Gracie Nationals. So Gracie Jiu Jitsu Association get together and then did a competition, and that's my first competition in my life. And I never have done any martial arts in Japan.
Right.
Not karate, not judo. Well, I actually took a judo PE class,
Okay.
but I don't remember anything.
So judo is taught in schools here.
Yeah, we're supposed to know judo, but
Okay.
I just don't remember any
Okay.
single thing. So, anyways, so yeah, jiu-jitsu is the first thing for
Yep.
me. And yeah, so at the competition, I was so nervous. But, I was over 30 and middleweight, and I got 2 opponents. So only three guys. So it's a small divisions.
Yep.
But to me, it's a big deal. Oh, this is my first time. But, I gotta do what I can do. So first match. Oh, back then, by the way, there's no time limit.
Wow.
Either submissions
Yeah.
or accumulation with points.
Okay.
So I think takedowns 2 points, passing guard 3 points,
Yeah.
mount 4 points, or something like that. It's
Similar.
pretty similar.
Yeah.
So if you get 12 points first, you win.
Wow. First to 12.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So anyways, first match, I couldn't do anything, and my opponent couldn't do anything. Well, so being on our feet for like 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Just getting tired.
Yeah.
And probably I got tired before him, so I pull guard
Yeah.
and did some attacks, and actually finish up with the straight hook lock that I never learned at the Gracie Academy, but the technique I knew from the pro wrestling.
Yes.
But it took like 45 minutes. I was exhausted. But I won the first match. First win in my life in the first martial arts. It's a big deal. I was tired. I don't know if I can go to the next round. But see, this is the only time I could get the gold medal in my life without losing. So why not? Just gonna go. And if I cannot continue, just give up. So I just went in. But my opponent looks so fresh.
Yep.
And he has like big patches, Brazilian, American, spiky, blonde hair guy, stocky.
Scary guy.
Yeah, looking scary. But it's just psychology, because we are supposed to be the same age group, the same weight class.
Yep.
It's just my mind.
Yep.
So I just gonna start fighting with him. Similar. I got nothing. He didn't have much, but he took me down.
Right.
And accumulated points, 2, 3, 4, and I think he got 10 points already. And by the time, like 30 minutes passed. But looks like he got tired. I was tired, but I could still go on. So after 30 minutes, he's leading 10 points ahead.
Yeah.
I started to, do the technique, bridge and roll, escape. Get inside the guard, I pass, mount, and finish with a cross choke.
Wow.
And that's the technique I learned from the, early times of the Gracie. And I felt so good.
Yep.
Got tired, but it felt so
So that
good.
would have flicked a switch
That's,
in your head.
that's a big,
Big moment.
Yeah.
Gold medalist in Brazil.
No,
Against-
that was in LA.
in LA
That was in
against
LA.
Brazilians. Yeah, wow.
But so that's one thing. And then start training more seriously.
Yep.
And other element is the company situation.
Yes.
The company assignment was not exactly what I expected.
Right.
And then the company kind of gave me a hard time, not making enough profits and stuff. But Nissan is a big, huge group. I cannot make like a small business.
Yeah.
I have to have like a big scheme to keep going.
Massive corporate, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So it's not me
Yeah.
to be able to change the whole, profit structure.
right.
So then I figured, the company maybe want me to close down this office. You know, putting all the weight on me and then, you know, all the blame on me to close down. So I figured that, and then also at that time I wanted to do something that I like, which is Gracie Jiu Jitsu or Jiu Jitsu.
Wow.
But I'm a Japanese, and I had a working visa, and I had limited time. So I have two options. One, get married to an American girl, and then stay there and practice. Two, go back to Japan, and then do my own jiu-jitsu school. So I just took the more realistic way.
Wow.
So I quit the job.
Yep.
And then decided to stay there for a year and a half.
Training
Full time.
Wow.
And then come back to Japan.
Wow.
So yeah, it's like a multiple reasons. But I can.
And you were a purple belt at the time?
I was a purple belt.
Okay.
Yes. I got purple belt when I was training full time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you came back what in
2004.
4?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
big title was 2002 or 3.
Yep.
Pan Am's blue belt lightweight.
Wow.
Yeah, I was always fighting middleweight or medium heavy because
So
I
you
was
cut weight.
Yeah.
Got
So
fitter.
first time I cut weight
Yeah.
to lightweight, and I felt good.
Wow.
You know, I was training every day, and you know.
So when you came back to Japan, was it